Hello and welcome to System Shock. I have never played System Shock or System Shock 2 before. However, they recently remade this game, and it's been on my radar for a bit. Um, I will say that while I don't have any familiarity with the original System Shock games, um, I think everyone who knows anything about System Shock is painfully aware of what at least the twist ending of System Shock 2 is, which is that everything is just run by an AI named Shodan. I don't think that's any surprise to anybody at this point. But that's not to say that there isn't still a game worth playing. And I don't know quite how they present it in this game versus other games. I don't know if I personally saw gameplay of this or if I saw like an enhanced re-release of this game. This looks like it's like fully remade. So, to be honest, I don't know what to expect in terms of like game quality or anything like that. Looking online, it looks like it's got generally good feedback. Supposedly, there are some people who are kind of iffy on tweaks they made to the base game. I'm not sure. It remains to be seen. However, I will say my biggest motivation to play this is just because I happen to like BioShock. I thought BioShock was a good game. I thought BioShock 2 was an even better game. Unpopular opinion. A lot of people shit on BioShock 2. Ever since it came out, it got unfairly shit on. I don't think it deserved any of it. And then BioShock Infinite came out, and I thought it sucked balls, and everybody could not stop sucking its cock. Um, and I believe this game series, and at least the same way that BioShock trended downwards, is that the Bethesda and Fallout is the same way that the Elder Scrolls and Fallout games started as, I guess, much more robust role playing games, and then gradually got watered down over time. So I'm expecting a little bit more intensive of a role playing game, but of course it's still in the context of a first person shooter. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. I'm not sure how creepy it's gonna be. I can only speculate. Or I can play the game. So let's do that. Go to options, auto rotate minimap, auto play media logs. Sure, we'll do that. Tutorials, okay. Focus camera on puzzles. Sure. Auto slot hotbar. Automatically reload weapons. Sure. Reload can use batteries. The currently equipped weapon is an energy weapon. The reload action will attempt to use a battery to refill your energy. Okay. Alright. Controls. Hacker look sensitivity. Hopefully hacking is not shitty like it was in the first BioShock. They improved on it in BioShock 2. Crouch, sprint, lean, interact, attack, mode switch, flips the vertical orientation of looking up and down. Why on earth does that need to be a face button? That's a face button? Maybe I'm misunderstanding that, but I have never seen a game where they made inverting the camera controls a face button. That seemed wild to me. Aim with L2, use explosive cycle hardware. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, it's not showing me that. What? Flips the... Hacker invert look at. I don't know why it's showing me certain things here. Mode switch. Okay, I guess mode switch is not inverting the camera. I don't know why it says that on the right side of the screen if it's nothing to do with what I'm looking at here. Like I'll have a hotbar of items to use. Use hardware. Ascend, descend, cyberspace, ice drill, turbo dash. All right, we'll hold off on that. Motion blur, we'll turn it off. Brightness, field of view. Brightness, field of view, audio. I'm going to turn this down a little bit since it seemed a bit loud. I'll put a 75 for now. Disability interface, English, head bob amounts. I'll see how egregious that is. Controller vibration, turn that off. Subtitles, yes. Hacker color theme, apparently. Alright. New game. Oh, I have a bunch of different difficulty options. Okay. Combat to normal. The hacker is never alone, as enemies are numerous and pack a punch. I guess I'm just the hacker. Okay. Shodan is watching the hacker's every move. Mission difficulty. Shodan security protocols pursue the hacker while cyber denizens engage on sight. Okay. And then puzzle difficulty. Get ready to think. Alright. I'll just leave that all pretty much as is. I really don't know what to expect. I really don't have, like, positive or negative expectations. I don't have control.
Of 28 degrees Celsius for the next 2 days, and the current visibility forecast for air traffic is hazy with pockets of Atlanta fog, starting at 120 meters going into the weekend.
Oh, hello. Oh my god, the aim sensitivity is massive. Alright. Let's turn that way down. That's a bit better. It's super wild to me. There is crouch. I wish that was toggle. Can I toggle crouch? Yes. Oh, I have to freaking press apply. There we go. What is going on? Uh-oh. I'm only leaning. What did I do? Alright, I've completely taken away my ability to... Oh my gosh, that is toggle look. That you gotta be. I have a toggle lean. Toggle crouch. Okay, toggle crouch. Okay. I can't turn that off. If I accidentally press L3, it doesn't seem to be stopping me dead, but if I'm not moving and I press L3, it traps me. And that's so disorienting, too. Look at this. That is so obnoxious. That is horrendous. Toggle crouch. Controller binds. Lean. How do I get rid of this? I don't want to lean. Alright, I guess D-pad down isn't used for anything else. D-pad up. There. Okay, now I won't accidentally press that. I'm a real geek. Very low-res donuts.
Send us your resume today. This concludes tonight's
The
broadcast.
Burkmaster.
You all set us your votes, and tonight's People's Choice quote is from Dr. Dorothée Rimbaud from the Marseille Genetic Research Bastion. Staff and Triumphant Radio.
I can interact with stuff, okay. Alright, I'm going to turn up the sensitivity a little bit.
Is he defined by things like morphology or longevity?
I'm going to turn it back down a little bit.
If form alters content,
I think that's going to be my sweet spot there.
the shape of the container fundamentally influences what it contains. What will it mean to society if a man no longer resembles a man?
Okay, that's annoying.
Those things which have always driven us, birth, aging, and death.
I feel like that's not very polished if I can just step up onto the couch so easily and it just jerks my vision around. I feel like that's going to happen a lot.
Does that make us more humans than our ancestors or less? These questions will be addressed, I believe, by modern science within the upcoming decade. But is the world ready for the answer?
The game brick. Man, they still make stupid fucking guns like that. Can I turn this on? Oh. Okay. Can't leave, so I guess I'll use the computer. Maybe I do want motion blur? Oh wait, motion blur is on. You're not gonna let me turn it off right now? Why are the... What? Why is the field of view different? I can't apply changes in that menu right now for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so my gender, I believe, is affecting the design of my hands. Uh-oh.
Sector 11. What's our destination?
Diego's office is requesting the prisoner. Make the handoff there.
Copy that.
I really didn't know, like, what sort of tone this game was going to go for right away.
Remember, gentlemen, what I say stays here.
This isn't quite what I expected.
I'm currently attending to other affairs on the station, but I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle. I see the silent type. Remove the hood. I'll make you a deal. You cooperate and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal. Surgery and all. Consider it a gift. Besides, what surgeon would you prefer? Tri-Optimum's Elite or some black market hack job? Fantastic. This is Shodan, the station's AI. She controls just about every system on Citadel Station. I need you to remove the ethical restraints. They've been a bit of an issue of late.
Can't look around right now.
Not bad. I may have other work for you once this is over.
Why couldn't you have done that yourself? Just seemed like they logged in, they had privileges. Not a whole lot of hacking involved these days. There's a little bit of discrepancy in, like, the visual design of the game. Like, they want to have, like... They want it to be, like, visible pixels, but at the same time, they want to have, like, high-poly arms and everything, so it's kind of weird. Open your neural interface where you can manage your inventory and access important information. Where's? Okay. Oh no, I have a fucking live cursor that doesn't pause the game. Options, controls, cyberspace. Is that this? I can't tell if that's faster. No, that makes no difference. Okay. All those controls are just gonna suck, I guess. Display. Motion blur. Now it says it's toggled off. Have I run into a bug already? Why is my field of view 75? This was at 90, was it not? Whatever. I don't know what I can interact with in the environment yet. Pick up the Metapatch healing agent. Use the Metapatch, which will restore a small amount of health. Okay. How? R2? Okay. I picked up something. I don't know what I picked up. It won't budge. Picked up contact. I can pick up all sorts of shit. Okay. turn this into like craftables and stuff, or is this more like Bethesda, where I'm not gonna want to carry all this stuff? The music is interesting. I will say that. Can't open any of these drawers, it seems. Do I have a carrying capacity? Probably. Oh shit, yeah, it's a grid-based system. Okay. Vaporized results. Scrap. How do I vaporize? Okay, I can sort stuff. Recycle reward credits versus vaporize results scrap. So junk I pick up can be turned into credits or scrap. Okay. I wish I did not have an on-screen cursor for this menu. I really don't like that. Just gonna have to focus on cryogenic healing 6 months. Just gonna have to focus on doing that when there's no enemies nearby, I guess. Audio logs. Stores terrain details on the map. Ah, I got a mini map.
Someone. Employee 2-4601.
Okay, this is kind of cool so far.
Here's the situation. Our scans for Citadel Station show biological outbreak is in progress. We're in a comms blackout since Shodan is unresponsive. And worse yet, the
Hello.
mining laser is charging. Strike on that. If you are, situation under control. All contact out.
Alright, seems like I can charge a swing. Just realized I can't toggle run. There is no toggle sprint, it seems. Which sucks. I wish there was toggle sprints. Can I help you? Destroyed serve bot. Take all. Oh, I was looting this guy? Oh, okay, that's feeling more BioShocky. Can't find a room. For your health. Okay. Just gonna take a nap real quick. Is that a one-time use? Is that an autosave? Is this like a Vita chamber? Game autosaved. Okay. Gotcha. I don't understand why this guy's still standing up. Hold on. Did I pick up something? Oh, there's my map screen now. Media. Okay. Oh, I picked up something. The media reader. Okay. I guess. Is that what that is? Nav unit? How do I edit that? Can't I like take that out? Okay, I cycle through literally all of my weapons with just D-pad left and right. I got a battery pack. I don't know what I can use that for. It's very interesting so far. I'd like to be able to convert the stuff I picked up. So I can pick up some more stuff. Head-mounted vision unit. Light up dark areas. Okay. Is that automatic? Ooh. Replenish your energy. Okay, that is a one-off. I don't know what I use energy for. I am quite intrigued with this game so far, I must admit. A bunch of weird noises. Yes. Okay. Am I just supposed to accept that this guy's dead? Guess. Berserk patch. What is this? That buff me up or something? Increases melee damage speed. Oh, okay. Duration less than a minute. Alright. I'd like to pick up some of this stuff. I don't know how to recycle what I got, though. Required code should be nearby. Okay. You look like you had a lot of fun. Nothing on you. Okay, I just picked up a code. Nice. Still can't pick up pretty much any of this stuff. You're gonna make me do this? 451. Okay. There we go. Okay. I don't know what your deal is.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2017. In the healing suites located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Don't kill me, please. Well, I died. Couldn't run up to kill that? Why not?
I knew you would see my my child. Welcome home.
Okay, that's a little bit gruesome. How do I do stuff with this? Huh? I don't know what just happens. What happened to the rest of my inventory? Hello? What happened to my inventory? I had way more stuff than that. I cycled to my hotbar somehow. Oh, even in this menu, it turns that fucking shit on. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Mode switch. Oh, now I have to press triangle to select stuff. Okay. Well, once again, how do I get back to my shit? Toggle MFO. Adjust the base speed of looking around. Well, thank you. I guess that's just a hint on the side of the screen. That's really weird. There's a target identifier. How do I get back to my inventory? Not my hotbar, my inventory. I felt like I was messing with R2 when it switched. I can't see my inventory. Not gonna say my inventory is suddenly empty now, right? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck happened to everything I picked up? Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. See, I have all that stuff. What happens? Take all. It all disappeared. I'll hold R2, and it disappears. Oh, it could... Bruh. I don't know what the... Okay, so I hold R2, it converts all of that stuff to scrap. I hold R2 on the scrap, it disappears permanently. You kidding me? Why would you let me even do that? I'm gonna have to do manual saves for this fucking game, aren't I? Fuck's sake. Recycle reward. 3 credits. Vaporize. So holding R2 vaporizes my inventory, I guess. That's an easy mistake to make, considering on the right side of the screen it says hold a trigger button for description, but the icon is so small I can barely figure out which one it is. So I just vaporized my entire inventory by mistake? Seems like a bit of a fuck up. Triangle. Rotate, drop, vaporize. Okay, I guess I'll just vaporize the stuff that doesn't give me credits. Seems a little bit tedious, to be honest. Recycle reward 10 for 1 credit. Yeah, that's the shitty way to make credits, it seems. Okay, don't hold R2 in the inventory menu. It will fuck you. Don't hold R2 on the scrap. It'll fuck you even harder. How do I fuck off. How do I recycle items? Okay. Tech specs. Alright, it's getting to be a little bit tedious already. Pressing up on the D-pad is fucking me. How do I just unassign a button? Like, it won't let me use the D-pad in the item menu without triggering this shit, which I hate. I guess I'll do R3. Hopefully I don't activate that by mistake. Makes more sense on R3 anyway. Okay. At least I figured out what I can do with some of the stuff I picked up.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of
joy.
November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the 1st level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Okay, so I think we need to connect this from the top. I really don't know how I'm supposed to connect this. I can't even highlight it. So I believe I have to reconnect the red points. I was able to highlight this one. I'm not sure what that's supposed to do for me, though. This just kind of stops it in its tracks. So again, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Loop it around somehow. There we go. Okay. What did that do? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Junk? There's a faster way to do this. Is this the fastest way to do this? Probably not. Okay. Got some credits. I wish there was a transfer button, something to literally just move it over. Or like I could right click and do that stuff. This is slow. I don't even know what the rotate command is. Alright, well, that works, I guess. is kind of spooky. I feel like this is a room where I would encounter an enemy.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die. I think I saw
I don't know if
Mira
I'm going the
in
right
one of
way.
corridors yesterday. She had so many implants. I couldn't be sure. Shodan is
I
modified.
wanted to know if I get
generation
sucked
days.
out into space.
So they do things to you now. I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bank. If it works, then maybe I die from this infected arm. It's throbbing and pulsing. God, it hurts.
Okay. I feel like I'm going pretty deep in this direction. Oh, hi. Is there a particularly good reason to attack the security cameras? Oh, come on. What is going on? I took a bunch of unnecessary damage there. Doesn't seem like there's so much like that looks clickable that I don't think you can actually click. Up here though. Berserk stamina. Okay. It's a bunch of icons on the map. I got ammo. I get nothing for picking up skulls. Alright, good to know. Don't pick up skulls. They're worthless. Requires Group 1 access. Alright, that's the direction I went before. I died. I'm just gonna play it safe. What was that supposed to do? Oh, it opens and closes the closet. Oh, this guy probably came out of... It was a monster closet for that guy. I see. Okay, that seems important.
Whoever finds this, take out the cameras and the CPU nodes, and you'll gain more control over the level you're on. Shodan won't see everything. Do better than us. I told you.
I do have Group 1 access now.
I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
Okay, just got some goodies in here, I guess. Some non-specific goodies I haven't even bothered to look at yet. Okay. Okay. How do I turn on my light? Mode switch isn't doing anything for me right now. Cycle hardware. Down, I guess. Use hardware. Is this just not a time I'm able to use a light? Is it just not dark enough?
If you're hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to Beta Quadrant, and you will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. If you are coming in from Gamma, our guards will extend the bridge for you. You can also activate the bridge using a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
Finding stuff. Okay, I can break those. I don't know what purpose that serves. Oh, we're gonna do some cyberspace stuff. I don't think breaking those is really doing anything for me. Okay. Pulsar combat software activated. Oh, I'm shooting little ninja stars? Okay. Okay, A and B go up and down. I failed the hacking thing, I guess. That actually injure me? Okay. And that does not do much for me. All of the food items are like super inefficient. I feel like having to go through this process just to heal is really tedious. Why isn't any of this in like my consumables menu? And even then, why isn't it more than just one health tick? This is shit. Gameplay, can't change difficulty. I guess I'll try one more time. I think I was taking a lot of damage just by hitting the walls. Decoy evasion. Okay, I press square to have other things shoot at me, I guess. Alright, that's health. Alright. Gotcha. I didn't realize there were health pickups. I don't really like this section of the game, to be honest. Recall escape software. Right, I have a triangle now. Really automatically guiding my camera to a fair degree. Alright, so I came out this way. And that spits me out that way. Presumably I have to go up this way. Am I just following the red path? Maybe I'm just following the red path. Now it's green. Now I backtrack. Section is pretty trippy. I really don't want to control the control stick while I'm in these sections, because I think it just drags me into the walls. Seems like they have to be fairly close to me in order to actually shoot at me. I feel like I don't want to fly through that. Or do I? Oh, I just want to shoot it. Gotcha. Alright, where are we going? Do I need to shoot another thing? Hi. I guess I did it. That was pretty weird and disorienting. What was the purpose of it? I don't know what that did for me. Oh. I guess that's where I can spend money. Finally got a gun. Alright. Restore a fraction of your health. Put that on my hotbar. Put that on my... No, it's already on that. Okay. The gun takes up a good chunk of the screen.
We got someone! Employee 2-4601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consult for Tri-Optimum. Here's the situation. Our scans for Citadel Station show a biological outbreak is in progress. We're in a comms blackout since Shodan is unresponsive. And worse yet, the mining laser is charging for potential strike on Earth. Nathan Darcy has an office on the medical level for Central Hub. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through military mail implants soon. Lansing out.
What is this doing for me? Did I just put money in it? How come this only opens up partially and nothing happens? What am I supposed to be doing? Requires 20 credits. Okay. But this is just for, like, a battery, right? Am I misunderstanding? Refund processed. Credits accepted. Oh, okay. Coin slot. Alright, now I don't have enough credits. I got some ammo. I don't know if I got ammo for this particular weapon exactly. Does this only go up to 10? Why does this not open all the way? That bit I don't quite understand. I got ammo for some stuff. Getting a little bit confused at where I am. They got a gun now. Don't know if they have a meaningful amount of ammo for it though. Okay, I can two-shot these guys. The health regen. Very slow regen, but it's something. Oh, now I find a pistol. Okay. Well, this is an important room to find. I just wish I could pick up the pistol right now. There we go. Alright, we'll move that over there. So presumably the mag pulse takes batteries and this takes actual ammo. What is hitting me right now? Oh, fucker. Motherfucker. How far did that set me back? I thought they were all on the ground level. Yeah, I get it. I'm dead, okay? Can we skip this, please? This is an unskippable death scene? What is this? A fucking Symphony of the Night?
Do you believe there is a soul, hacker?
Let us find out together.
This after I got my pistol? Oh my god. No, you loaded my autosave, right? Alright, at least we're loading from there. Still sucks.
Yes, Mother. I hear you. Check.
Alright, that seemed much more effective. Let's not do that right now. I got ammo off that guy. Man, all of a sudden now I'm finding a bunch of weapons. It's a shotgun. Oh, I have different modes on this? Excuse me. You moved! What the fuck? Since when can you move? What the hell? I didn't know that fucker could move. It finally down. Finally. Alright, well the other direction I went seemed very significant. But now that I'm over here, all of a sudden it feels like this is the way I'm supposed to go. manually locked. Okay.
Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research central control after you enter the safety override code number 2. Ha!
Bunch of stuff in here. I wish converting stuff into credits wasn't so tedious. This shit sucks. So much stuff in here I can't carry. Alright. Trying to remember where I can go to drop off my crap. Not here. Here we go. And this is so slow and tedious. It would go slightly faster if I knew how to rotate. How do I rotate? I don't know. Triangle? Not triangle. Definitely can't be that. Spark beam. These are just two variants of the same weapon? Oh no, one's a trash item. Okay. Wonderful. I can sell that then. For a minute. I'm gonna sell this. Never mind, I can't. I don't know why I can't, but apparently I can't. Alright. Did that. That way. There are lights around here. Door is blocked. You make so many trips just to move stuff. Inventory management is gonna be a bitch in this game. Already, running back to this, like, little recycling thing is such a pain. I'm just about to look up and see if there's anything I can do to speed this up. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. 1 second. Okay. I figured out one thing. If you click a thing and press square, then you can rotate items, but that's pretty much all I found out. There is still no faster way of doing this without vaporizing items that can potentially get you credits, and that is something that was identified by other players as a problem with the game design. So not thrilled about that. Wish that wasn't something I had to do. If someone says, is there any way to quickly sell items? And they're like, yeah, you can use the D-pad. I'm like, that's what I'm using. This isn't really helping me much. Consequently, I'm just tempted to, like, just mass vaporize everything. Yeah, this is faster. I'm I mean, I got some coins. I'll still find coins, I guess. Seems like a huge waste, though. But you made it so, like, fucking inconvenient to recycle anything. I can't just recycle from my menu. So that's what you bring on me. I'm just gonna pick up whatever and vaporize it all. What is the user's health status? As opposed to what? What was it doing? What was I doing before, if not monitoring my health status? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have an easier time if I just vaporize everything. It's gonna fuck me over at some point, no question, but... I mean, who wants to fiddle with that inventory? Not me. There we go. Still don't know what I use energy for. I don't want to open that just yet. I'll pick up the skull just so I can vaporize it. I'm gonna assume I don't want to touch that.
Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help.
God, selecting this is such a bitch.
See the point. This thing is everywhere.
Okay. Can't jump over that. I actually have two of these guns now? Oh. Weird. I have two pistols as well. This is 20. 20, 20, 10. 20, 20, 10. Okay. I have a shitty version of that weapon, I guess. Relax. Double checking I'm not missing anything here. Okay. Would I click again to turn that on? I don't remember what I clicked. Oh, that. Obviously. This. Now what are we doing? I do not know what my objective is this time around. It's not quite so obvious. There's lights up here. Suggesting what exactly? This is just a little bit too obtuse for me. What are you wanting me to do, game? If certain things lit up on the pad, I might be able to deduce what you want me. Okay. Okay, this is super weird. I solved it. Power has been rerouted. I guess I solved it. All I did was do the plug thing and fuck around with the switches a whole bunch. I don't feel like I solved it. So what's it rerouting power do? I had a feeling they were going to sneak up on me around a corner at some point.
I hear. I obey.
This game does respect headshots. I appreciate that. I got a hat. All of this stuff sucks, right? Why would I want to spend money on it? Before all the enemies can die in a few headshots. if I could hit them. Okay. Okay. Can we open this back up, please? Okay. This game is weird. It's just a little bit too sprawling for me. Because I feel like I'm so far away from another section of the game that,
I've been here for 3 days, hiding from everybody, scared of everything. Silence is my best companion, and soon it will overcome my heartbeat. The only sound that reminds me that I'm still alive. Love you. Your smile kept me warm until now. Until the end.
A hungry worker is less than tri-optimal.
less than tri-optimal. I don't want to go that way yet. Oh, look at that. That's fucking helpful. Alright. Alright, I sell some of this crap. Super tedious still. I cannot sell that. Cannot sell that either. I can only drop weapons. Shitty. Right. Why is it showing a grenade icon? me. I haven't picked up that that gun I had previously. Nice. Hmm. Resists.
Getting supplies from the west wing of medical cost us. Hanson and Rains. This week we're dead in hours for days. Some lost to keep us total. We're going to rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Showdown.
Did this loop back around?
Then I'll make sure there
Am I
isn't
finally
anything
seeing
left
another
for us to
part of
sneak
the
across.
area I was exploring previously as well? Hopefully. Is it finally all reconnected? Lots of enemies. Lots of enemies. I guess that guy could have done a lot of damage to me if he wanted to. No, I do not know this area. Buy a shit ton of books. What can I do with all this? I feel like I'm not earning any more scrap. I have 8 scrap, and this is doing nothing for me. Why? I'm just not gaining scrap anymore. Why is that? I also thought there would be something more interesting to do with, like, the cyberware, but it just seems like they're, like, Metroidvania-esque upgrades, which is a bit disappointing. That'd be something more like Deus Ex. Not that I played much of Deus Ex, but I feel like there were, like, upgrade paths and stuff that you could do regarding, like, your implants and stuff, right? That was the impression I had. I think ultimately the thing that's gonna kill my experience is just the inventory, frankly. And that honestly may be weird for me to say, considering how much time I lavished on Neo 2, where there's just a lot of finicky fucking around with inventory management. But at least what you did inventory-wise in Neo was fast. What you wanted to do, you could do fairly quickly, but for the fact that you just collected so much shit in the game. That's pretty much the one death knell, really. Could you die, please? How many hits do you need? Jeez, I thought I gave you like 2 headshots at least. Man, I didn't even want to do these puzzles either. For all I know, dropping down here instantly kills me. I don't know. I like some of the audio of the game. I'll say that. I like some of the audio of the game. I kind of like the game's aesthetic. I like some of what it's trying to do. But like I said, I was expecting there to be more involving upgrading your cyberware, and I did not expect to be fucking around with the inventory quite so much. Why you can't just recycle from your inventory when you can vaporize from your inventory and get resources, I don't know. Why all of a sudden pressing R that just got rid of my scrap. That just got rid of my scrap. I had a pile of scrap and it's gone now. So am I just vaporizing my scrap? What the fuck is that about? Am I permanently setting myself back by doing that? The game didn't instruct me on how to do that. I had to figure it out for myself. And I don't even feel like... If I'm vaporizing, like, one of the key progression resources of the game, nonchalantly, with no warning and no indication that I've done so, or no suggestion that I shouldn't do it if you're gonna give me the ability to do it, like that fucking that's just a beginner's trap, frankly. I'm not big on that. Why on earth I can't just sell these guns or vaporize these guns when I have 3 of them and I don't need 3 of them? I don't understand. I mean, if I can't even get rid of the fucking guns, why do I need 3 of them? You would think once I found 1, I don't need to pick up any more. Unless there was some mechanic to lose the guns, but even then, I haven't encountered it yet. So, I don't know what that's about. Anyway. Unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna call it off there. I might look up the soundtrack, but other than that, I think I'm good. If it controlled a little bit more smoothly, if it was just a tinge bit more intuitive, I think I'd be able to keep it up. But as is, it's just a bit too needlessly clunky. And then I'm feeling like I'm feeling like I'm signing up for wholly unnecessary time and energy investment that I just don't want to deal with. So that's going to be it for me with System Shock, unfortunately. Maybe this game's a lot better on PC, to be honest. Maybe clicking and dragging stuff with the mouse just makes all the more sense. I really don't know. But I'm not doing that right now. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.